Hey, how you guys doing? My name is MLG Pencil, and I'm here to teach you a little bit about the whole competitive side of gaming. You have your regular side, your regular commentaries, with lots of good people playing public games and showing off their scores. Some actually try to help you get better in the public scene, and others are just someone you like hearing talk or hearing listening to, and hopefully I become one of those people for you. But the only thing that would be different is I'm here to show you the competitive side of gaming. By no means am I the number one player out there, and by no means am I the worst player out there, and I'm somewhere in between those two. And because of that, I feel like I can help some of the new people coming in or trying to get into the whole competitive gaming scene. But at the same time, I'm not so far ahead that it's boring for me to try to do things to help new people. And I can also help out experienced players who didn't know certain tactics. How did I get into the competitive gaming scene? It all started by accidentally clicking on a video on YouTube, and that's how you find out lots of things throughout life. Now, with I would say with at least our generation of kids and so on and so forth, most of the things we learned are over the internet. As for the older generations, they learned from what they did outside of their homes, and you'll learn one way or another new things. And it's always good to learn new things. It's always good to experience new things, and that's pretty much how I got into competitive gaming. I looked up a video, clicked on it, it was the wrong thing. Anyways, I got caught. I got caught watching. I got caught in it because it was something new. It was something I hadn't seen before. It was actually a Halo. It's actually a Halo video, and I did play Halo back then. As I got a little bit older, I know Halo's for all ages, and don't get me wrong, I don't mind jumping around in a red, pink suit, whatever it may be, and shooting lasers and whatnot. But me and my personality, I'm more of a gun guy, more of a soldier armed type thing. Um, and to not drift away from the point, yeah, I saw that video and it was not a public match, and these guys were talking about different rules and different settings and so on and so forth. And so, I took the time out of my hands to look it up. I could Google it. I looked it up. I saw, MLG, Major League Gaming, and of course, there's not just one set place to go to do this. I feel like there isn't just one place, but there is. Just like there's more than one place for you to upload videos than rather than just YouTube. But the main thing is YouTube. And for me, I feel like game battles. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, for the people who are new, and for those of you who are experienced GB players or game battles players, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. GameBattles.com. I'll leave the link in the description. It's a website which was what got me started. And the reason that this leads me to my next point. The reason for me trying to start these videos is because when I was trying to jump into the whole competitive gaming thing, there wasn't much to find unless you dug it up on your own. And maybe now there's a few tutorials out there that teach you how to get into it, or most of the time it's just players in games and actually doing it. And every now and then maybe on like machinima, or for those who are attentive to what's going on in the video game world, you watch videos, and every now and then you'll see your favorite YouTube guy play an MLG or a game, or a Major League Gaming game type or something like that. Uh, and Major League Gaming isn't only for shooters. It's for loads of different things. Whenever you have the chance, go out there and check it out. Like I said, I'll leave the link in the description. But now let's get back to the point of this video. This video is introducing myself. Um, I'm Pencil. I play competitive gaming. I also used to actually be really into the whole public scene, and I love to watch other YouTube commentators that aren't exactly your MLG pros. They're more of your regular guys out there who you just like listening to because they have a great personality and they're someone you can sit by. Someone you feel like you have a connection with, someone you can have a decent conversation with and enjoy it because they're realistic people. And that's something I want to come off as. I want to come off as someone you can talk to or ask a question if you need to, and hopefully I provide that for you because that's one of the big things. But like I said, the only difference between me and them in aspect of gaming is that I'll be showing you the competitive side of it, and I'll try to help you out because I know the transition from public to competitive gaming is actually really hard. It's a lot harder than you would think, and most people that try to go forth really don't ever go into it and stay in it. They go in it for a while and just go ahead and back right out. And it's a tough thing. It's a tough thing to do on your own, and that's why when I looked it up and I was doing it, I had to learn on my own. There wasn't much to watch. There's few videos, tips and tricks, this and that, but they're never consistent. They never have the same consistency in their voice. Sometimes they sound really really boring, and it's just not something I want to sit there and watch. But with me, hopefully in the future with future videos, you'll see more of what I am, what kind of person I am, and you'll like to watch my videos. But anyways, what you are seeing here in the background is something a little different in competitive gaming, or let me stop using competitive gaming, but more in the MLG thing. For example, a quick breakdown of how ML game battles works. You have your game choice. So for this video, for example, Modern Warfare 3. After you decide what game you want to play competitively, you decide on what ladder, and by ladder I mean like do you want to play with a team of 5 people, 4, etc. Do you want to play 1v1? You can do that. There's many different ladders, and within those ladders you have your standings, and you have number one in that ladder. Like for example, number one in the singles ladder for the spring season. Oh, you also have season within those ladders. It's a little confusing, and it's a little too much to bombard you with now on this video, but you'll see more detailed information on that later. I'll probably next video. It's a little bit helpful. Do a little screen capture and show you exactly what I mean by ladder standings and so on and so forth. But the cool thing is about MLG is or game battles is that you have the ability to customize the way you want to play the game. For example, we all know that there's no way in hell that you can. Well, there used to be where you could pick to play third person. I believe that was in Modern Warfare 3. But this is a competitive game, and I'm playing it in third person. And if you're asking why, it's just because I like to try new things, and I'm actually not too bad at playing third person games, and I'm not too bad to doing it competitively. And the more you win, the better stats and more recognition you gain within the competitive community. And game battles, as I said, it's a really big site, and by big I mean it has lots of members, and they have their own community aside. So doing well in these games and winning these games is very important to some people, while to others it's not really. It's something they want to try out. And like I said, I'm in the middle. I'm veering a little bit more to the right, and the right being a little bit more serious about it. Um, that's why I want to take you on this journey with me to see you can see how I grow into a more calm player, or a more serious player, and along the way I can help you become just as good as me, or I'm not gonna say just as bad as me, but get to the level where I'm at if you're new at it. Um, hopefully this is something that interests you. I mean, you wouldn't watch this video if it wasn't something you weren't interested in. But yeah, the competitive gaming has actually been around for a good amount of time. It's not something you see out there all the time, which is why I like to be involved in most of the things that most of the reasons why new YouTubers don't do so well is because a lot of the content they provide is easily accessible, and it's accessible, it's easily accessible because there's so many people that do the same thing. And it honestly gets a little boring to watch commentary sometimes, even from the best, even from people like uh let's Xjaw, Kyle, Syndicate, who else? Who am I now naming? Woody's Project. Uh, Woody's Project. Did I just mix two together? Woody's Gamer Tag. And yeah, I could sit here and name all of them. Wings of Redemption. There's another one. All these guys who are great commentators, but sometimes you see so much of the same thing that even watching some of their videos isn't interesting. But don't get me wrong, those guys are, you know, those guys are characters. I like watching all of them. I enjoy sitting here and listening to them speak about things, even if it's something not necessarily about the gameplay, which is even better because it's something that's more relatable, and it's something that's realistic. And sometimes you need a veer from just speaking about your games and doing all and going on about, just like I'm doing with this commentary. But yes, hopefully you guys got to know me a little better. Like I said, I'm MLG Pencil. I'm gonna be here to try to help you transition from just being a regular gamer to a competitive gamer. And if that's something you want to do, hey, hit the subscribe button. Be my first subscriber. Who knows? This could go a long way. Videos will be out on a timely schedule. Probably new video. I'm gonna say every 3 days or 2 days. No, every 3 days. Let's keep it realistic. Every 3 days, new video, a new match. Um, I'm actually in the middle of my season here. This was my I would say eighth win. Yeah, I'm 8-2 now. Um, like I said, next video I'll show you about the standings and so on and so forth. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I hope I wasn't too boring. Thank you guys for watching. I really hope to see you in the future. Please come back, and I'll